Hey, this is Corey from Wolfpack Woodcraft. And we're going to be talking about basic butchering of livestock and game. Now, this book is all about butchering beef, veal, pork, lamb, poultry, rabbit, and venison. There's even some other things in here, not just what's mentioned on the front. But what I like about this book is there's a lot of really good pictures. And so it talks about the tools that you need. It talks about tools it'd be nice to have. It talks about everything that you need to begin butchering, and that's chapter 1. Chapter 1 is the tools and everything you need, and then each chapter after that talks about a different animal. So beef is obviously a cow, and then hog is obviously a pig, and veal and lamb and rabbit and poultry, and then at the end it even talks about like goat and horse, and I think it's like unpopular meats, I think is what they call it. But the thing that I like about this book is they not only, so here, let me show you. So everybody, it doesn't matter what book it is, it doesn't matter if it's a website, like everybody always shows this picture, which shows you all the cuts of meat. So it shows you where all the cuts of meat are from. But what I like about this book is it also shows you the anatomy of the cow. It shows you where all the bones are, heart, liver, lungs, everything. And so if I was going to hunt a cow, okay, so SHTF has happened, all the cows are out roaming around free, no one's taking care of them. I could hunt a cow, a roaming cow with no owner. I could take that animal, bring it home, butcher it. Now I don't know how I'd get it home, but I could do it, you know. And so the other thing is it's all sketches. And so as you can see, there's sketches, and each page has sketches which clearly outline everything. I feel confident that with this book, I could butcher my own cow or pig or lamb or whatever it is I have. And so I really, really like it. It's just a great book. And again, there's more pictures than text, it feels like. And so it's very easy to follow, very easy to get into. I'm very confident I could use it to butcher my own animals. Let's go through it. Time spent. Was it worth the time spent reading? Very much. One of the reasons I own this book is because I was thinking about an SHTF situation, and there were no supermarkets, okay? All the grocery stores were closed down, no one was working anymore because of a pandemic or whatever. If I came across a cow or a pig, I have no idea what I would do with it. I have no idea how to skin it, butcher it. You know, I could cut it up and do my best, but it'd be nice if I knew what I was doing. And so I bought this book as kind of a reference guide to if I do happen to come across a cow and I do manage to bring it home, I can now butcher it and process it and do what I need to do. The other thing that I like about it is it doesn't just talk about how to do it. It talks about the best time to do it. It talks about the weather conditions. It talks about how to tell if the meat's good or tainted, or how to store it, how to freeze it, how to take care of it so that it doesn't go bad. There's so much in here. And it's such a short book. The time that it took me to read it wasn't much at all. I think I read the whole thing in like 2 or 3 days. I just sat down and just read and read and read, and it's a really good book. To be honest, the back has a whole bunch of recipes. I didn't read the recipes, and so I skipped that part. But the rest of it, I read in a few days. Easy to read, easy to pick up and get into, very much. Most of it is pictures, like I said, and they're very big, easy to see, easy to understand pictures, and so it doesn't feel like you're reading all that much. You're mostly just looking at the pictures and how they differentiate from each other, so it's very easy to read. What I learned with the time spent. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, it's not too often that this is the only butchering book I own, by the way, and it's not too often that I find a book that I think is going to be exactly what I want, and it is exactly what I want. This is a great book. I honestly feel like I could take this book and go butcher a cow or a pig. It's not going to look nice. It's not going to be professional. I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes and I might waste a lot of meat, but I'm going to be a heck of a lot closer with this book than I was before I owned it. So I really enjoy what I learned from here. I really enjoy having it. I'm happy to add to the collection, very much so. I'm going to keep this book with me always. And yeah, I'm never getting rid of it. I just feel like it's a perfect book to learn, and it's a perfect book to reference to. So if I am butchering a pig for whatever reason, this book is going to be next to me the whole entire time, and I'm going to be following all these pictures as I'm doing it. Aesthetics, Nature, and Appreciation of Beauty. It is a great book. All the pictures are sketches, so they're not too graphic or too gross. Because they're sketches, you don't have all the blood and guts and everything. It's just kind of sketches, you know, so they can leave out all the gruesome stuff, but they still, you can see exactly what it is they're doing. You can see exactly what they're trying to do, what they're accomplishing. And I really can't get enough of this book. So with that, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's getting a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10 is because it's so thin. It's so, like right now, because it's my only one, I think it's perfect, but I bet you there's better ones. Okay, I can't guarantee this might be the best one, but I don't know. So that's why I'm giving it a 9, but it could easily become a 10. If I get more butchering books that don't show the anatomy of the animal and don't show a lot of the things, even as simple as the deer, like the venison, it shows the anatomy, but it also has where to shoot and kill, you know what I mean? And so it's ethical shoot, where to shoot, take an ethical shot. It's just, it has so much information, and it's such a small book. You would think that like this much information would need a bigger, thicker, more robust book with a lot more text and less pictures, but I don't know. They might have hit a home run with this one, but just to be safe, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. But let me know in that comment section down below, what do you think about butchering books? Do you have any? Are you curious? Is this something that you've thought of? Leave it in the comment section down below. Make sure to thumbs up this video to help the YouTube algorithm, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.